Welcome back. Many of us here in Arizona jump in our cars and head to Mexico when it comes time for vacation.
And with spring break and summer vacation coming up, you have to remember once you cross the border, you need additional car insurance. Chris and Rachel Taylor are here to tell us how to get covered. Welcome to the show.
Thank you for having us.
Now, why does a person need Mexican auto insurance?
Because primarily their domestic insurance won't cover you south of the border, number one. And number two, Mexican law requires that you have at least liability provided by a Mexican admitted carrier in their country.
And so this is something we want to get before we actually take our trip.
Absolutely.
So Chris, to get this really clear, our U.S. insurance will not work once we cross the border.
By and large, it will not. And what we tell our customers always is please call your own agent here in the States and ask them specifically, is my car covered for theft and collision when I'm in Mexico?
Okay. And so if we do get this additional insurance, does it cover us anywhere we go in Mexico, or is it only a specific region?
Well, that's a very good question because there's different companies and they have different rules.
Okay.
Who we represent, we've made sure that one policy will cover all of Mexico. There are other companies that are targeted to different states in Mexico.
Now talk a little bit about that policy, maybe the length and the coverage that it will offer.
Right, well, we have three basic products. We have a daily coverage, which most people take because you're going down for 2, 3, or 4 days over a long weekend. We have some people that go on a repetitive basis and other people that come down seasonally, like Canadians. And we provide a 6-month policy that's very popular with Canadians because they're down there just for the cold parts of the year. And we have annual policies for people who go down around 6 times a year. And what we do always is sit down with our customers and we'll say, okay, you've gone this many times this year and it's cost you X number of dollars each time. At the breaking point, you should be looking at an annual policy because our annual rates are very, very good.
All right, Rachel, I'm sure this time of year it picks up because more people are traveling for spring break or summer.
Yeah.
So this is probably a busy time. So how do we get a hold of you guys to let you know I want to start this process?
Well, you can get a hold of us by calling our 1-800 number. It goes directly to our office and the agents can help you there. Or you can go onto our website and you can use PayPal through the website. We can also fax policies, we can email policies.
You make it very easy.
That's the whole point, is convenience.
Yeah.
Now, I know there are parents watching that we really want them to hear this because if they have kids in college going on spring break, I mean, this is a scary thing. And you know, the kids are in class right now. They're not watching this, Tina. So the parents should maybe take charge, call their kids, see where they're going.
Absolutely.
And call you right after.
Absolutely.
Now, what does happen if you get in an accident when you're in Mexico?
2 things that are most important and must be done. Number one, you need to get an adjuster's report from the company that's representing you. And number 2, you must get a police report. You have to do this before you leave Mexico. Okay. I know sometimes it can be a little difficult. Their phone system isn't exactly as integrated as ours, but persevere, be persistent, and have patience. Get those 2 items before leaving Mexico, and then your coverage will absolutely take care of you.
So police report and go see an adjuster.
Well, the adjuster's going to come to you.
Okay.
At least in our company it does.
Okay.
And we make sure that our customers have multiple ways of getting hold of them. You see our booklet there that we hand every one of our customers has an 800 number on it, as does our policy. On every one of our policies has a number on it.
Okay.
And so we also hand out a business card that you can keep in your pocket because some people will take the policy and they'll put it in their glove box.
Yes.
And then, unfortunately, it does happen where a car might be stolen, and then, well, there goes your policy.
Yeah.
Well, if you have our business card with you, then you get your policy number and your 800 number to contact the company with.
And that's good that you said that. I know we were kind of saying that at the beginning, but this insurance is covering if your car does completely, it's not just for fender benders or car accidents.
Correct. It is a full coverage policy if that's what you choose to do.
Now, what if somebody watching is going to Mexico like next week or tomorrow? How long does it take if they go in today? How long will it take for that policy to be active?
Because of my arrangement, I can have you a policy in hand in less than 5 minutes.
Oh, really?
And I start it
quick.
that quick. And you can do it yourself without even talking to one of my agents through our website, as my wife was mentioning, the mexins.com, and you can use PayPal, and you provide all the information on your vehicle. And remember, we're insuring the vehicle, not the individual.
Right.
So as long as you're a licensed driver, you're covered. So you can go on the website, get your policy printed out. It'll ask you for a specific time that you anticipate being at the border.
Okay.
And that's another point we should make, is that these are 24-hour increments. So if you want to be as accurate as you can, when I'm getting to the border, for example, if we left now, we'd be getting there about 3:30.
Right.
So you want to start your policy, give yourself a little lead time, and then every 24 hours is when that policy would be over. So you're going to be down there for 3 days. Then
Well, yeah, this is the perfect time for you guys to be coming and having this conversation with us. I'm actually going to
Are
be,
you?
I'll be going to Rocky Point here in
All
about a month
right.
or so. So I'm like, okay, check, let's get me signed up. I'm ready to
Nice.
go. This is the perfect time. I'm sure you guys are really ramping up right now with everybody calling. But again, website, come in, give you guys a phone call. You can get them set up.
absolutely.
Yes.
Effortlessly.
Perfect. Thank you guys both so much for coming
Thank you.
today.
Thank you
for having us.
Such great information. And to learn even more about insuring your vehicles and motorcycles when traveling to Mexico, you can call 1-800-404-1088 or log on to mexins.com.